What is happening there, signs? This is your girl Venus Archangel here with another love reading for you all. Sorry it's late again. Had some things I had to take care of, but you know what, I'm back and I'm going to be uploading some more videos tonight. So if you guys are going to be up, they're going to be up. So yeah, be staying tuned. I'm going to be posting. I'm going to try to post up to Thursday. Let's see how much energy I've got. Okay, so because I've been depleted since Sunday, or really Monday, trying to pump out all those bi-weeklies and all that. Okay, so the Fool's the one that comes out single and by itself. Everybody's getting a sense of new beginnings here. All right, everybody's starting something fresh, something new, taking a leap of faith, taking a risk. I love it. And this is about love. Oh, you ain't gonna let it control you though. They're like, yeah, we're gonna do this. Whatever it is, you guys are going to do this. Guys, remember, this is still Venus retrograde. Be safe, but, you know, go with what your heart wants. Go with how you feel. No way is the wrong way. Remember that. Also, guys, please remember that these readings may not resonate with everybody, as these are general readings for YouTube. And if you're unsure of your placements, check the description box below. And please remember that these are daily readings for Tuesday, the 30th. I will post the 31st and the 1st of November. And, like I said, later on tonight. So... that being said, right, since I'm going to be posting these late, this is technically Wednesday, I'm posting these, be sure to take advantage of the sale that I've got going on right now before it ends tomorrow. Okay, let's see what's happening. Woo. See, now it's very interesting. The Earth signs got the Knight of Cups, but they had the Four of Wands crossing it, but you guys have the Nine of Swords crossing it. I don't know why these cards are upside down. Been waiting for a girl like you. I don't know if you guys know that song, but that song popped in my head. This card was reversed. That's interesting. All right, so your underlying energy, family, is the Three of Pentacles. Wow, underneath that is the Queen of Swords. Why do you guys have the Queen of Swords there? Because of the Two of Swords. All right, so you definitely made some decisions and know your truth and where you're going. And it's about this future now. It's about planning for the future. What the future looks like. How the future will make you feel. And that's probably why you got the stress going on here. You're looking at the future. Because before, you guys were in your power. You're in your energy. Guys, please remember, you know, when the queens or the kings come up, it's not sex-oriented. So, you know, you guys, it's going to be completely neutral, gender neutral for everybody. Always these readings are going to be gender neutral. So anyway, but it makes sense why you're stressing out, because if you're focusing on a future period, especially regarding romance or something that you know come back, you can understand. Now this could be a friend that wants, you know, that wants to advance romantically. This could be someone that you've known from the past and wants to advance romantically, but you're stressed out about the outcome of that future, right? Because the whole focus of this reading, the energy that's coming up, has to do with planning for the future, what the future looks like with you and this individual. This has a lot to do with other people, with someone else. Knight of Cups may be it. Now, it could have to do with a fictional individual, right? When I say fictional, I mean like a perspective or excuse me, a potential person. If you're thinking about opening up to love, putting yourself out there, it still stresses you out. Why does it stress you out? Well, you see, there may have been some sort of empty victory in the past. You know, it's going straight to it, right? Some empty victory in the past. Something may not have worked out in the way that you felt that, you know, that you wanted it to go. Now, it's something you may have needed to do. Maybe this could, you know, because sometimes the Five of Swords, in my opinion, can be a necessary victory. Like if somebody's badgering you or somebody's treating you wrong, right? And you love them, you want to be with them, but they're not treating you with the respect. You may have to cut them off. In that regard, that could be a real feeling of an empty victory, because you obviously lost someone that you care about, but you also had to stand up for yourself. Now the situation here as well, like the Five of Swords can have so many different cards, so many different angles to it, and so many different, you know, areas you can hit it. Meaning, there's somebody could have just been straight out selfish and didn't care about anybody and did whatever they wanted to do. At the same time, this can also indicate compromise. But the situation to me is that there's some sort of win-lose situation. Somebody may have felt not slighted, but something may have happened where there was some sort of empty victory. Somebody may have won something but caused some sort of severage, or something may have happened where somebody definitely doubts the actions that were taken, or the mentality behind doing something, which may not have been a good enough reason to do it at all for the person that did it anyway, right? Regrets in a way. you know, because the Five of Swords is like, ooh, I don't know if I should have done that, you know, especially considering this is in the past. Somebody may have done something that may not have been ideal. And I can understand that. For some of you guys, you may have been compromising, and that may have made you feel like you weren't exactly being true to yourself or something like that, right? There's a lot of ways you can hit this, but there's some sort of conflict here of great doubts and some empty victory in the past, which I can understand would make you guys stressed out about the future if there was some sort of potential relationship that could be coming up, or somebody coming back from the past, or somebody brand new, anything like that, right? It can stress you out being somewhat attached to someone if this has happened and this is something that's definitely a reoccurring situation. Now the Four of Pentacles is holding back. You ain't opening up. I think after that Five of Swords situation, you're like, no, closing shop. Four of Pentacles, just close the shop. He's like, but this is like, you know, think of it like this, right? He's not. I feel like the Four of Pentacles, for some people, this is intentionally closing the doors, right? Clamming up, not opening up, not trying to do anything, right? It's like someone that's not willing to part from the things that they've got or the stability that they've gained. Now, considering this is like, you know, looking at this, right? This could be like a business person that's kind of create their own business, but they're not like negotiating on the prices. They're not necessarily like opening the doors or advertising that they even exist. So in a way, they're closing up shop. And I kind of get that feeling, right? Like you're not closed off, but at the same time, any idea or any inkling of something moving forward, you start to clam up. You start to say, wait a minute, I don't know about this. I don't know if I can part with that. I don't know if I can actually take that leap of faith and go for it. Because obviously, right, with this Five of Swords, which is understandable, there was some sort of empty victory here. There's some sort of feeling of defeat. Because somebody may have felt defeated in this mess, right? This Five of Swords doesn't necessarily have to be an empty victory either, where somebody may have had to do something that they didn't want to do, or maybe someone that had to stick up for themselves, stand by what they believe in, or compromise. Somebody may have been feeling defeated here, and I feel like this defeat is causing this, causing the stress and making the clamming up a lot tighter than it needs to be. But it makes sense to why there is death in the future. You can't stay here if you expect something to come in. If you're wanting something new, or you're wanting something new beginning, or you want to put yourself out there, you want to entertain love again, which I feel like that's what you guys want, right? That's why the death would be, projected in your future like that. Because I feel like you do end up releasing whatever this defeat was. Because you know that this situation was not to just say you can't have what you want, you can't do what you want to do, you can't have your happiness. There was something here that you had to gain from. Because the fives are about changes, and you always learn something after, as you're going through that change, and maybe even after. Usually with something like this, it's intense in the moment, you understand why the situation happened for a certain reason, right? Whether this is to understand yourself, to get closer to yourself. Develop who you are, right? There's always a reason why something happens, even if it's devastating, even if it hurts us, even if it feels like a defeat when it was a victory. But this is something that you have to release. There's something important that you have to take from this for yourself to carry out for the next relationship. There's a reason why, right? There's always a reason why something happens. And I feel like with death coming up in the future, that's talking about releasing and, allowing a new life to come in to bless you. Because right now you're colding up and clamming up with the idea of somebody coming in offering you love, or you offering someone else love. Giving affection, being affectionate. That's hard. Because at this moment, it's almost like you're not sure. You don't know if you can trust. You know what I mean? So that being said, I do see death coming up in your future, meaning that you do release whatever this is. And I feel like you guys are more apt to doing that. You want a future too. You're planning for the future. You're looking ahead. You're seeing how things are going to progress. And you can't progress with this Four of Pentacles here. You can't progress the way that you've been. And the reason why I say I feel like you're thinking about things like that is because the Four of Pentacles is not just feeling trapped or feeling, well, not necessarily feeling trapped, but clamming up and closing your doors and holding on tight to things, clinging on to what you believe belongs to you. And it's not about that. It's also recognizing and reevaluating what you believe you deserve for yourself and your future. You're really evaluating that. And although it's stressful to kind of think about leaving the nest, it's still something I feel like you're recognizing that you deserve to have. Because I feel like whatever you've either compromised or felt defeated or cheated out of in the past, you know that you are deserving of more than what you've settled with now, okay? Because there's more to come with, you're at the 4, there's way more to come. Now, goal and ambition / advice, which is something I really like. It's just is the star right here, and well, you know what that means, family. Okay, we see you Aquarians popping up in this reading, but no, seriously though, I feel like with the star coming up for you guys, this is talking about dreaming. The Knight of Cups, not just about love, not just about extending an offer, not about somebody coming in that you already know that's wanting to be more than just friends. This is about dreams. This is about imagination. Right now, the biggest thing that I'm getting from this reading for you air signs right now is that you've detached yourself from what makes, from the ideas, from the emotional aspects of a future. You've closed yourself off. Now, the Queen of Swords, like I said before, is your energy, so that's not always a bad thing. But in this case, I feel like dreaming, having a dream, having an idea or something, or, because the Knight of Cups, he's a dream. He's dreamy. He's ideal. He's something, that's a want, that's a desire. You know what I mean? You want a Knight of Cups, someone that's, that can, make you feel good. That's someone that makes you, makes you happy. That's, even though you have a 7 of Cups here, which would definitely scream dreams to me, this Knight of Cups is screaming, your ideal person, and you're shutting it down because of that. I feel this defeat of the last relationship. You're shutting it down because as much time as an effort that you put into it, you didn't get the victory that you wanted out of it. You were probably trying so hard to make it happen, but it didn't work out. But that's not your fault. And I think you know that. For some of you guys, it's not your fault. Some of you guys, you believe it's your fault. Some of you guys, you just don't want to try again because this was just, what the fuck at that point, right? I get that whole what the fuck kind of feeling. This ain't the end game. You don't stop at that 5. You don't stop at no 4 either. Even 10s, you don't stop there either. You got a whole new cycle to begin after that. And I feel like your goal and ambition is to dream, to wish, to have an aspiration, to believe that what it is that you've been trying to get to can and still is possible. Even though you may have gotten some sort of hiccup in the past here, that I know is way bigger than a hiccup. For some of you guys, you're like, don't say hiccup because it's bigger than that. It's way bigger, and it is probably for some of you guys out here. But you have to say this as a hiccup. You can't take this as bigger than that because you're making this more than it should be because it's affecting how you're moving forward. It's affecting your dreams. It's affecting your progress. Why? Because again, like I said, you're clamming up. The second you start thinking about something being possible, you're starting to clam up. And it's like I said, this is not a judgment or anything, guys. Please understand that. Please take this with an open mind. None of this is a judgment. I want you to understand that I see where you're coming from. 100%. And as a matter of fact, the reason why I'm super passionate about it is because I'm in the same freaking boat. But the thing is, guys, we can't let this situation keep us from having something that we deserve to have. And now, who says that we deserve to have this? We do. If you feel like this is yours, this is something that you believe you want, this is something you wanted for forever, you can have it. But understand that whatever happened in the past, there's something bigger that lies behind the scenes, right? There's something bigger. And it's not the defeat that was obviously the lesson. It's something we needed to get from that. Something we need to get from that. And the star is screaming the loudest to me because it's like, it's our aspirations, whatever we're trying to get to. This is like the getting back on the horse moment. Are we going to get back on that horse, or are we going to keep, freezing up and forgetting, like thinking that everything we dream about gets destroyed. Everything that we enjoy gets destroyed. And I think, no, that's why that is in the future. That's why the star is here. We got Scorpio and Aquarius energy. We just accept what happened as what happened, but embrace the new because we understand what happened here. Scorpio gets to the nitty-gritty, to the core of it. We're going to be Scorpio season until the middle of November, so we better be utilizing this energy to the best of our ability and don't let it, take over us. And I feel like the situation with the star coming up is this. Dream, hope, have an aspiration, right? Don't let yourself think out of it. Don't logically think that you can't have it. This Knight of Swords is stress, it's doubt, it's lack of sleep. Because you don't believe, but believe in yourself, because you get there. The star, this person is making their dreams happen because they're putting effort into it. They're giving of themselves. They're going to make their dreams happen. This is a brand new beginning. You had the Fool coming out. This is a brand new beginning. This is your restart button. I always say that with the star, right? The star and the tower. They are the restarters. This is your opportunity to restart and give yourself that hope to do it. And I feel, like I said, I feel like you guys are doing that now. I feel like you guys are opening up and you're trying to. It's scary though, as fuck. It's super scary, but trust me, you are in control. All right, you're in control. You ain't gonna let it control you. You're not gonna let something just, you know, either decide to happen or not. You're gonna make you know that you are way more prepared than you realize. I'm excited. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with your Wisdom of the Oracle. You guys have Go the Distance. This is strength. This is practically the strength card in the tarot. And Go the Distance means, you know what, you have more endurance than you realize when you're running, right? Because you feel like exhausted and tired. But what is the thing that your coach would always say to you, right? If you're thinking, like, I'm going to use an athlete term with coaches or whatever, and hopefully you guys can kind of, you know, follow along with me. I'm an athlete. I grew up doing all kinds of sports, and I love sports. I love coaches. And they can be the toughest things in the world. As a matter of fact, my friend here, like Aquarian Insight, my coach, she was, in a way, she was like my coach for me for a little bit, as she, you know, was teaching me the tarot. And you know what? She was hard on me because she saw my potential. She said that to me, that, you know, you got to just keep going. Even when you're tired, that is not true tired. That's not true exhaustion. You have more fire in you. You can keep moving. And actually, she's not just the only person that said it to me. I've had coaches growing up saying the exact same thing to me, right? It's like, keep going, keep pushing. That's the thing that they always say. Keep going. You got a little bit more left in you, keep going. And it's like, even when you get hit with a setback, even though you get hit with some sort of, you know, life, you know, this change of plan, complete change of plan, complete change of strategy, you can still get to where you want to be. It's about getting back on that horse. Same thing with Go the Distance. Get back on that horse, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Get back on that horse. Don't you let nothing keep you from having what you want. All right, I'm ready to go. I'm pumped up and I'm ready to see what I can make out of my future. Let's do it together. And it starts by deciding that this doesn't have any control over you. As a matter of fact, this is what makes you stronger, guys. This Five of Swords right here, that's what makes you stronger. Go the distance. You have way more endurance. You have so much more to give. You have so much more to plow through. You got to remain strong. You got to keep your head up. And you got to continue to focus on breathing. Focus on running. Don't think about how far you've come. Don't think about how much more you got to go. Just focus on your pattern. What you're doing. Keep headed for this North Star right here. You can get there. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I know you guys all are feeling this star right now. Like, you know that you deserve to have more than just the Four of Pentacles. And this is just about figuring out how to get out of it. And how you do that is by focusing on your dream. Focusing on your dream. All right, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and let you go. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Another 20-minute video. Sorry. But there's more videos to come. I hope y'all are ready for them. And I'll see y'all very soon. Love y'all. Bye, guys.